Covered a lot of territory so far on my fancy playlist, February 9, 2003. The European dance music, I've already brought this up. Laura Pausini, Roy Sop, Who the Funk. Had Old Town too, Bubblegum, a boy band, Bruce Springsteen, and Good Charlotte, Paul Weller, some rock and roll, country music by Trace Atkins, and a little bit of R&B by Kelly Rowland so far, counting down the top 50 on my fancy playlist, February 9, 2003, and now at number 31. Hey, you know something? It's only rock and roll, but I like it. It's only the Rolling Stones, baby, but I like it. Iconic Rolling Stones at number 31, down from 29, Don't Stop. It was from their compilation album they put out in 2002 called 40 Licks. Oh, man. We were talking some licks too. A lot of their greatest hits. I'll read you a few of those greatest hits off this this compilation album. This is a double compilation that they put out in 2002. I guess you can still get it now off of iTunes. They recorded this song "Don't Stop" back in 2002, summer 2002, at a studio in France. Mick Jagger wrote this song. Supposedly, he originally wrote this song for a solo album he's going to put out, or that he put out in 2001, called "Goddess in the Doorway," but it wound up on 40 Licks just the same. Mick Jagger plays rhythm guitar on this record. Keith Richards opens it up with the classic bluesy sound. I mean, they reach deep they dig deep again in this blues vein. Mick Jagger just going all blues vocally on this record. Ronnie Wood supplying a couple of guitar solos near the middle of the record and at the end of the record as well. Ron Wood, who became a member of the Stones. I don't remember the exact year. I know it was in the 70s, about 1973, 74, 75, when he became a member of the Stones. Oh, let's go into this album. Let me tell you some of the cuts that's on this album, give you a sneak preview in case you're not familiar with this album. 40 Licks by the Rolling Stones. Whoa. Now, the way that this is a two-disc set. The first set will be in the 60s, early 70s, this one, and then disc 2 you get into the 70s, the 80s, and some from the 90s. From disc 1, Street Fighting Man, one of my favorite songs by the Stones. Gimme Shelter, The Last Time, I love that song, one of my favorites by them, back in the spring of 65. Under My Thumb, Not Fade Away, the old Buddy Holly song, and of course one of my favorite songs from the fall of 66 by the Stones, Have You Seen Your Mother, Baby, Standing in the Shadows. Yes, I love the feedback and the fuzz at the end of that record. Now on disc 2 you get into the 80s and the 70s, 80s, Beast of Burden, Don't Stop, Happy, 1972, Angie, 73, You Got Me. Oh gosh, one of the best records that the Rolling Stones did that is underappreciated. You Got Me Rockin' from 1994. Voodoo Lounge, I believe it came off of Voodoo Lounge. That was Shattered, that was in 79. But you get the point. A lot of their greatest hits on this compilation album, and they're at number 31 on my fancy playlist with Don't Stop.